Hey everyone, this is a video on tonalism in an impressionistic manner. Previously, I uploaded two videos on tonalism. One is a spontaneous approach, and the other one is a finished painting on tonalism. However, this one we are dealing with an impressionistic approach that might be useful when somebody is doing plein air painting, maybe. So, stay tuned and enjoy. So here we are starting on a white piece of canvas, and that is the source photo that you are seeing on the left. And here I'm just doing a basic drawing, and sorry to cut the flow of your video, but this is an announcement post that I run realistic oil painting classes online. So if you wish to learn how to paint high realism without paying too much, then you can contact me on Instagram. So let's continue with the video. I've mixed sort of a brown color, and brown color is easy to make with yellow and red, mixing an orange and then tone it down with a slight amount of blue, and it's just an indication which goes where. And since this is going to be an impressionistic way of painting, I'm not too concerned about which goes where. So overall, I'm interested in overall feel, and this is such a little painting that it doesn't need much effort. So just to let you know that I'll be uploading several tonalism videos in the near future, and with different approaches, so that you get to know that tonalism is not just one way of painting, which is maybe the Georgianist way or some other tonalists of America. There are many ways to do tonalism, and Europeans have done that, Impressionists have done that. So stay tuned for those. Here I'm covering things up, and it might be slightly difficult to understand why there is so much orange when we are talking about tonalism. Tonalist paintings in general, they are very moody in nature, but they can be golden, like the sunset, or maybe foggy paintings, or maybe morning silvery ones. So they can have any sort of color combination. Here you can see that I'm putting down now white mixed colors. They are not as orangey as it was previously. Even though tonalist paintings do have a lot of whites, especially in the silvery paintings, it's important that you don't use too much white in the beginning, except maybe the sky. It's better that you use pure colors and then cover it up with the regular white paint mixed with colors. Here I started painting the foliage, but eventually it will be quite an impressionistic one. Tonalist paintings mostly are very spiritual in nature, whereas Impressionist, as we know it, is a visual treatment. But there is some spiritual element to Impressionistic paintings. That's why we love them so much. And when we combine the two, the painting becomes an Impressionistic tonalist painting. And there are many other ways to do tonalistic paintings, but overall the sense is that it should be moody in nature, and it should have certain amount of melancholia, and slight amount of sadness. So it's not just about the style that one should look for, but rather how beautiful the painting is, whether it conforms to the generally accepted ideas of tonalism. Here you can see that I have covered the whole sky, and there is some fogginess into the scene, and there is some slight problem in the videography because of some light, but you can pretty well see what I'm doing. I'm using very thin down paint and painting the branches, and with this kind of pochade box, which is carrying like 5x7 or 4x6 panels, It's very easy to capture a very beautiful scene with maybe in support of a photograph, and you can have a good memory uh, of that event, or maybe a mood that you experienced. And it doesn't take much, maybe within half an hour you can do this painting. This painting took me half an hour. Now I'm going to make the ground even, but they will retain the impressionistic quality. And after the branches, I will put down the dry foliage that is there. This is very much winter. Hard to believe that this is afternoon and completely foggy. This was a scene that was taken in 2013 while I was traveling to train, and it was in Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh is a big state in India, so it takes quite a while to, you know, cover. So you can see that I have put down the foliage, and now it's just a matter of correction and additions, etc. Now I'm increasing the contrast a little. It's very difficult, but there is some contrasting elements to it, although they are in mostly mid-gray or slightly darker gray values. So here I'm diffusing the tonal contrast between the dark and light, but eventually some whites are also getting in, and eventually it will have a wholesome effect, even though it seems slightly disjointed, but the values will be closer together. So here the foreground is more or less done, and it's just slight modifications here and there and adding some tonal contrast, etc. Now here I'm going to do something very bold with this little palette knife, modified palette knife, and I'm going to add some contrasting lighter marks, and this is very similar to the pastel paintings, and this is the final painting. If you like this video, then please click the like button and also subscribe, and also remember to click the bell icon. If you wish to see my other paintings or wish to communicate, then you can communicate here or through my website www.kaustavfineart.com. So I thank you for your time and see you in the next.